First performed on Broadway in 1931 and still occasionally staged, Mourning Becomes Electra, a play cycle by Eugene O'Neill, reimagines the classic Greek tragedy Oresteia. While it is often considered a trilogy, Mourning Becomes Electra is more accurately described as a single, lengthy drama divided into 3 parts for practical purposes. O'Neill, an American playwright who won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1936, played a significant role in shaping the American adoption of dramatic realism. His works often explore themes of tragedy, personal suffering, and cynicism. The 3 plays in the cycle, Homecoming, The Hunted, and The Haunted, depict the tragic unraveling of the Mannon family, an American aristocratic household grappling with infidelity, incest, and violent crime. The story unfolds in chronological order, and the plays should be read in this sequence. Homecoming opens with Mrs. Straya, Christine Mannons, and her daughter Lavinia returning home from a shopping trip to New York. As Lavinia unpacks, she plans to confront her mother about her affair. She is enraged by her mother's betrayal of her father. Before she can even begin the confrontation, Seth, the family gardener, demands to speak with her. He asks if she still intends to marry Captain Brant, a local man. When Lavinia confirms her plans, Seth suggests that Brant is likely a relative of hers, and that she should not marry him. Meanwhile, Ezra Mannon, Lavinia's father, returns home, aware that his wife no longer loves him. She refuses to sleep with him, though he is unaware that she is involved with another man. When Christine later admits the truth, Ezra suffers an angina attack. Christine withholds his medication, allowing him to die. Lavinia mourns her father's death. The Hunted begins as Orin Mannon, Lavinia's brother, arrives to handle the funeral arrangements. Orin, too, wants to know if Lavinia plans to marry Captain Brant. Lavinia responds that she will not because Brant is her cousin, but because she has recently discovered that he is in love with Christine. Orin finds this hard to believe, though he reluctantly accepts Lavinia's word, as he knows of his mother's history of infidelity. One night, Christine sneaks out of the house, and Lavinia persuades Orin to follow her. They witness Christine boarding Captain Brant's ship, seemingly to meet him. Orin is appalled by the truth about his mother, while Lavinia revels in the drama. She eagerly anticipates the moment when Christine will be confronted. However, Christine leaves the ship and Orin boards it, where he kills Captain Brant in a fit of rage. Orin later tells Christine that Brant is dead. Orin confesses his love for Christine and expresses a desire for them to run away together. Horrified, Lavinia urges him to calm down and avoid further humiliation. Amid the turmoil, Christine dies. Lavinia, secretly relieved to be rid of her mother, feels a sense of closure. Orin, however, is left deeply altered. He never speaks again of his shocking confession to Christine, burdened by shame over his incestuous feelings. The Haunted begins a year after The Hunted. Orin and Lavinia have spent several months at an island retreat, and now they return home. Orin's friend Peter arrives to welcome them back. Upon seeing Lavinia, Peter remarks on her striking resemblance to Christine. Lavinia, outraged, storms out of the room. Later, Orin confronts her about her rude reaction, accusing her of growing more like their mother every day. Lavinia counters by accusing Orin of becoming like their father. Orin, bitter, claims Lavinia has fallen from grace after having relationships with men on the island. Lavinia retorts that he is simply jealous because she didn't sleep with him instead. Their relationship begins to deteriorate. Meanwhile, Orin begins writing a book, determined to tell the story of their family, including the incest and the sordid details. Lavinia warns him against exposing their family's secrets, but Orin insists it's the right thing to do. Lavinia, grappling with the idea of stopping him, contemplates killing Orin before he completes the manuscript. Ultimately, she cannot bring herself to murder him, so she lets him finish the book. But she plans to destroy it before he can publish it. As Orin sinks deeper into despair, he realizes he is still infatuated with Lavinia and loathes himself for it. He considers marrying another woman, but finds he cannot love anyone else. He confesses his feelings to Lavinia, who coldly responds that she will marry Peter to keep Orin from having her. She finds him revolting for harboring such feelings. Lavinia then reveals the truth to Peter about everything that has happened. Meanwhile, Orin, overwhelmed by guilt and despair, locks himself in the study and shoots himself in the head, unable to bear Lavinia's disgust. After Orin's funeral, Peter proposes to Lavinia, but she declines, unable to leave the family home. She feels responsible for all the recent tragedies and sees staying as her self-inflicted punishment. Peter, lamenting the destruction of the family, moves on with his life, leaving Lavinia to remain trapped in the home, her punishment complete. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.